In terms of Notch being a revolution, I like to refer to it as the color revolution. All of my life I felt like I was kind of destined to start one or several revolutions. And so Notch doesn't have a choice, it has to be a revolution. But specifically, I think it can actually drastically impact the way people communicate with the 1% who's actually in charge of running, a country, governments, international NGOs, the world. And I say that because, there's this trend of people not wanting to proactively go out there and shout out their opinions. On Twitter, as I said, only 1% of the users are content creators. And in the US, if you look at how many people show up to the vote, it's around 30%. In my home country, it's around 40%. The percentages aren't very high. So, I kept wondering why that is, and I think it's because of two main reasons. One, the voting system itself and this binary choice that many times is given to us, it's one that doesn't really feel right because our opinions come from a very gut-driven place. And so in a way, voting makes us think about what we feel. And it feels like there's so much weight on that decision, and so we have to think really hard. But it's very difficult for the analytical side of the brain to process the creative side of the brain or a gut-driven sentiment or opinion into an actual vote. And so because it's confusing, I think a lot of people choose not to do it. In other words, I think it just has a very high cognitive cost. And then the other big reason that I hear is that, my vote doesn't matter. And to a certain extent, it's true. I mean, you go once every 4 years and you feel like you have one chance to say one thing, and even that doesn't matter because, if not enough people show up to the vote or not enough people vote for the one thing they believe in, then, it's not going to matter. And so, again, with that, it's because it's so far away, these voting periods, they only give you a shot to express yourself, that it doesn't even become a habit to do that. And so it's a cycle that doesn't help people to unlock this really basic human nature that they have. And so on Notch, the idea is no cognitive cost. I mean, you can literally just go up and down with colors all the time. And in the process of that, you create a habit so that when you do have to vote for a candidate for a presidency or really anything, you're in the habit of expressing your opinion, and you already know that your opinion matters. You're already empowered by this amazing community that has already told you that you're an awesome person for who you are in your true colors. And so you're not afraid to come and make others come and join. And so with that, I do think that is a revolution, because if we can get people into the habit of constantly opining and expressing their thoughts, many wonderful things can happen. I mean, maybe democracy can actually become the power of the people.